the theme of today's conversation. For me, Arsenal have had a very, very good transfer window, regardless of the loud minority of psychopathic fans who are shouting on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitch, and other platforms. They do not constitute the majority of the sensible opinions online. Now, the sensible ones are not as loud or as boisterous, as aggressive as this loud minority. So we have to reinforce that. We have to actually speak up sometime. The sensible fans, I think we need to speak up sometime so that people do not think this loud, small amount of psycho fans, this what I'll call sometimes media thugs, content thugs who are taking over the narrative. People can know that no, that is not the theme of the majority of the sensible Arsenal fan base. We have to do that. You can't tell me, let me put this on the screen, right? That this is not a at least 8 over 10 in terms of rating the Arsenal transfer window. We brought in Kai Havertz. I know it's polarizing. Some people don't like him, some people like him, but I think it's too short for you to make an informed decision on Kai Havertz. So, see, put his Chelsea exploits aside. Take it away the emotionality. I'm not saying it was great at Chelsea. He's 24. He's still young. He has come to a new team with a new playing style, a new manager, a new environment. He's playing with technical and better players. So leave the Chelsea exploits alone. Let's focus on the exploits at Arsenal. Let's just calm down. You can't just judge him after 3 games. It is senseless. There's no logic to judging someone after 3 games. Stop getting triggered by the banter of Chelsea fans who are stalking him. This is sickening. To put it more primer and put it more kind of elementary, you don't break up with somebody and keep stalking them and wishing them failure. Like, move on with your life. Are you that jobless? Senseless? This is what we call stalking. How can Chelsea fans be so keen on what Havertz is doing for Arsenal? He is no more representing Chelsea. That is senseless. So let's put the Kai Havertz conversation to one side. Yuri Timber, fantastic player, right? Unfortunately, he got injured, a long-term injury. Nobody can predict Yuri Timber's injury. These are part and parcel of the game. What our term occupational hazard. He happens. Fantastic player. Over 40 million pounds we paid for him. He can play across the back line. The market is not littered with the quality of Yuri Timber, a defender who can play as a right back, as a center half, both left and right, and as a left back with top quality performance. Not that if you move him to left back, his performance is going to dip significantly. No, it's going to be as high as, on the average, it's going to give you a 7 over 10 across the back line. That's a unique quality for a player to have. Unfortunately, he got injured. It is what it is. There's nothing to do about that. Declan Rice, one of the promising midfielders, can play as an 8, can play as a 6. Top quality, English Premiership proven, pace, engine, dynamism. He's not your world class yet, but I'll call him a top class midfielder. The prospects are high. He represents his country. Played over 250 games for West Ham for coming to Arsenal, and he's still 24. That's his top quality. And we've snatched him up. Then David Raya, another quality goalkeeper, English Premiership experience, plays for the Spanish national team. You can't tell me these are not quality acquisitions that have been done by the club. These are quality acquisitions. So, unfortunately, Timber gets injured. Like, nobody can predict that. People are now rating the window a 6 over 10 or 7 over 10 because we did not replace Yuri Timber. Come on, guys, let's be sensible here. Let's be sensible. Take away your agenda. For once, take away the fact that your agenda will give you views and likes, which will actually turn into revenue. Let's be factual. There's no way you expect the club to fork out on that 40 to 50 million pounds to replace Yuri Timber right now. It's not sensible. Now, I would love it if they could have done that. I would love it. But the fact that they didn't do that, I understand. Because the quality you are looking for is not littered in the market. If I ask you guys to mention 3 defenders who can do what your Timber does uniquely, a lot of you struggle. But let's just go and buy for buying sake. No, we don't just go and buy for buying sake. For the first time, I think in the last 2 seasons, the club are proactive. 3 out of those 4 transfer signings actually played the preseason with us. The club has been proactive. Unfortunately, Yuri Timber's injury has casted a kind of dark spell on the transfer window. Like I said, I would have loved the club to be benevolent enough to go and get another right back stroke center half, but they felt they can't do that. And I'm thinking maybe they have an in-house solution. Real Waters can do a job. Some of you might not rate him yet. He can do a job, just like Rico. I forgot the Rico youngster at Man City who does the job for Man City. Real Waters can do it. I think Arteta's looking at, okay, I'll get an Italian solution. So there's no need to panic. There's no need to be boisterous. There's no need to rumor monger and slay the team's name and cast aspersions on Arteta and Edu for not doing what you feel, not what is factual, what you feel the club should do. No, I'm siding on the side of the club. Let's be sensible. The transfer window has been very, very good, regardless of your Timber's injury. He is not gone forever. He'll be back. And I think right now, I'll agree. We look a bit short, but I don't think so necessarily. If Arteta decides to fast track Real Waters, for me, we can do a job. Rob Holding has been sold. Now, don't bring Rob Holding into this conversation. We've seen it for the last 2 seasons. He's not dependable. He's not reliable. He's just a body. He can't do a good job at the level we want to be. I'd rather take my bet on Real Waters than play Rob Holding because we already know what Rob Holding can do. So why don't you give the opportunity to Real Waters to prove what he can do? So let's stop this narrative of the window has been poor. The window has not been poor. The window has been fantastic. The only downside to the window was the Eurotibas injury that nobody can predict. This things happen. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Am I overly being benevolent and gracious to the club? Or do you think there's some sense what I just said? Let me know in the comment section. Let's make it friendly and respectful. Guys, do not get triggered. Do not fall for the clickbaiting, for the revenue hunting of this negative narrative that the window has been poor. Edu, the Kroenkes, and Arteta have done, in my opinion, a fantastic job. The only dark side to it is the Fiorentina injury. If Fiorentina was not injured, a lot of celebrating. So do not get overly hysterical about the fact that we did not replace a transfer, a player we bought during this transfer window because of his injury. There's, for me, an in-house solution in Real Water. There may be another youngster that Arteta wants to fast track. So let's calm down. You are not part of the coaching staff. You do not see what's going internally. So let's calm down. I get it. I would have loved us to replace or bring in somebody on loan or permanent for Eurotimber. But if the clubs think they have something else in-house to do, I'm going to support them. Arteta, Kroenke, and Edu by now should have enough credit to the bank for a lot of you to believe and give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, share, subscribe. Like I said, let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.